Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Mahani binti Muhammad Zamri and I'll presenting the implementation of cooling load calculator by using Daikin method approach. And my co-writer is Muhammad Nazrin bin Nahar.
As for the introduction, the cooling load calculator is very helpful for those involved in construction sites project design as well as for the theoretical learning process. And the user will get used to the computation format whenever the application applied. As a result, the application was developed in order to transform the traditional processes or teaching and learning process for this method. For the problem statement, there are two kind of problem statements. First one is the manual calculation method is antique and requires significant amount of time to process. And the second one is the traditional method required manual reference to obtain coefficient values set by Ashray and Smegna. For the objectives, they got three types of objectives. First one is to innovate the cooling load process at the same time to facilitate data editing process. The second one is easy to update data values according to the current state and cooling load calculator application, and cost saving. There are few steps in the methodology, which there are few items and formulas used in the project from Microsoft Excel, such as VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, comment box, data validation, or the drop-down list and project sheet. VLOOKUP function performs a vertical lookup by searching for a value in the first column of a table and returning the value in the same row in the index number position. Meanwhile, HLOOKUP function performs a horizontal lookup by searching for a value in the top row of the table and returning the value in the same column based on the index number. On the comment box is used to add Excel reviews to workflows to describe content or offer tips to users. For Excel drop-down list is used to enter data in the spreadsheet from a predefined items list. Apart from that, a drop-down prevents spelling mistakes and makes data input faster. And for the protection sheet, to prevent other users from intentionally or unintentionally altering, transferring, or deleting data in the worksheet, cell locking or Excel worksheets, and then protecting the sheet with a password.
As you can see here, the cooling load calculator for Daikin. Okay, for here, we start from the item here. We got so many items here, which are wall face to outdoor, roof, window, partition, ceiling, floor, outdoor air, heat generation in the room. Okay, so what we're going to do first is to select the wall face to outdoor first. And the most important thing to remember first is to know that the wall face to outdoor is actually where we have to get from the total area of the wall without window. Okay, this is we're going to calculate for total area of the wall first. Okay, we have four types of direction, which is from north, east, south, and west. So we do for the first north first, and then here we can select. Here they got three types of construction. Okay, the first one is light construction, medium construction, and heavy construction. So we will select for the first here light construction. Let's say we choose for light construction. So from here we have the area of the wall. Once we consider to select light construction, we put the amount of the area of the wall of the width, okay, and then the height of the wall. Then only we have the area of the window. This one we have to get from the actual size of the window first from the drawing. So here, when we already have these two, okay, the two figures of the area, then the area will be calculated automatically here at this A. Okay, from here we will have the coefficient B. So from area A times to B, we get the answer here, and times to coefficient F, for example here, 1. So the load we're gonna have for the, the total load we're gonna have for the light construction here will be here. Okay, F times to C. F times to C here. Okay, so this is how the calculation done for this first light construction wall. Okay, same goes to east, west, and wood. For example, if we have the types of the direction of the location of the wall, and then the roof, window, and all until we have heat generation in the room. So we have to calculate first everything, then we will get the answer here, the total load, and then CFM for the heat load capacity, sorry, the cooling load capacity.
As for the findings and discussion, although the Daikin method software is often used to calculate cooling load, but there are still some shortcomings. Among them, the existing Daikin method software is difficult to use as it is difficult for the new users to understand how to apply them due to the lack of this software Daikin method. Thus, this idea is created to create a software called Cooling Load Calculator that can solve its shortcomings. As conclusion, overall, cooling load calculator can be used for teaching and learning process. With this software, the duration of calculating cooling load can be shortened. Other than that, this also helps users to understand better how to use the Daikin method calculation by using this software. This project runs systematically and accordingly to what it is planned. Starting from the process of reviewing the previous templates and creating a new design example by doing research on the application used in Microsoft Excel. And that's all. Thank you.